Looking at gold this week, we can see that based upon our daily chart here, which is our context chart, we can see that this market is pushing down. Okay, and from the elite software over here, you can see that it's down and rangy. All right, so even though it's down and rangy, and I'm looking for a pullback right around the 1318 level here, where this nice little zone has been formed. We found buyers down here inside the brown zone from 1256 down to 1248, so you can see obviously why price bounced the way that it did, gave us a higher low, and now we're gonna retest resistance up here. So that's what I'm looking to have happen. And yes, when we look at this area in here, you can see the previous lows over there. So there is some flip-flop of SR going on here as well. So we may go ahead and see the retest of this yellow zone down here at 1267. But I would really like to see a retest of the 1318 level too. So I would like to see this happen first before we retest the 1267 level. Okay, so I want to see price coming up here like so. Then we get the little retracement, and then we push up even higher into the 1380 and then back down. So I'm still thinking that gold is going to remain in the range for a while here, okay, just because, let's face it, U.S. elections are coming out. We've got some other big news in the world happening as well, as far as the oil dollar goes, and inventories and all that kind of stuff, crude oil inventories. So I'm just thinking we're going to kind of sweep back and forth in between this range. So again, range is the way that I'm looking, but this is kind of a bigger pullback if you ask me. So, and I think the bigger pullback is going to happen to the zone. Now, could price pull back to this level and just be flip-flopping here? Absolutely. But right now we're just going to play with what price action is telling us, and I'm really looking for this level and this level to be important. Moving over to the YM market here, you can see that we have been moving steadily to the upside here on the long-term picture. Okay, we're still up, and we've formed a little bit of new resistance here at the 18,197 level, but considering the trend is still up, and this just kind of looks like a good retracement area to me. It also looks like we may have beaten that resistance level just by a tick right there. I would be looking for a retest up to the highs of 18,435. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the daily. On YM though, it looks like we're going to have to come down and reckon with this level just below us, so we have to adjust things to compensate for the 4-hour levels here on this chart before we retest up high again. So even though on the weekly chart it looks like we're moving to the upside, here on the 4-hour time frame as we look at support and resistance, it looks like we have to do some reckoning here first. Moving over to the daily time frame, you can see that our trend is up here, defined by the software. As we look at the different zones in play today, you can see that we did find really good support and a gap up off of this level of demand here at the 17,807 level, moving all the way in one bar up to the next daily supply zone at 18,194. Okay, now this level has been hit a whole bunch of times as it's really formed the range that we've been in. So coming into elections tomorrow, we could see it range around up here just a little bit before, again, retesting up high up here right around the 18,463 level. So I'm looking for things to break to the upside as we just broke into this level again. So this is really the top of the range that we're on right now. Okay, so we just need to be patient in here, especially considering the big news happening in the United States. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, you can see again we just broke the resistance level that we're in. So again, I think we could be moving higher before we see a retest of low here on the 4-hour time frame. So can see that we have a couple blue zones just above us. Again, those should be acting as a little bit of resistance. I feel like we are still going to be pushing to the upside here, so look for a retracement back down and then another push back up this week.